Hello everyone. Have you ever noticed people cross their legs while sitting or while standing like this? It's quite often that you might have done the same sometimes. Do you know what does that mean in psychology? In this video, we'll be discussing about the psychology of crossing your legs and checking whether it's good to do or not on situations. Let's get it on. We spend our lives learning how to decode other people's non-verbal cues. While we are busy trying to decode their messages, they are also trying to decode ours. There are times when you want other people to know exactly how you're feeling, especially when those feelings are both positive and reciprocated. This isn't always easy to do, particularly if you are not a very emotional type of person. At other times, however, you definitely want to hide your inner feelings. To avoid emotional leakage, you may have to work doubly hard. Depending on the situation, you may need to put on your Lady Gaga style poker face. We see cross legs in many situations from both men and women. It's commonly done in a few different ways: sitting and standing. In general, crossed legs signify anxiety and submission. The variation performed affects how strongly these feelings are implied. Remember that there could be a physical reason for someone to want the comfort of crossing the legs, such as feeling a bit cold. Crossing the legs increases the amount of self-contact, which is comforting. This indicates the person could use some comfort, which is why it suggests anxiety. It also makes a person less mobile. Having the legs crossed prevents someone from getting up as quickly as they otherwise could. This makes the position defensive. They are not about to spring into action. During a conversation, it can indicate a withdrawn attitude. People who cross their legs in seated position tend to talk in shorter sentences and reject more proposals. They are also more inattentive to what's going on compared to those who sit in a more open position. Apart from the usual defensive attitude, the seated legs crossed position can convey a lot more. For example, while seated, women frequently cross and uncross their legs if they like what's going on or are in the company of people they like. Sitting in a leg crossed position, besides revealing the thigh, also signals submissiveness. Therefore, women unconsciously assume this position when they sit to appear attractive. Unsurprisingly, many polls and surveys have revealed that men find the seated legs crossed position the most attractive sitting position a woman can take. The degree to which these things apply varies with the leg placement. If you run through some variations: angle on the knee, angle on ankle, thighs together and angle on the calf, and so on. Sometimes, when people are feeling mildly defensive, they don't fully cross their legs in the standing position. Instead, they simply cross one foot over the other while the displaced foot rests on the toes. This gesture can also convey a different attitude. When a person is totally committed to a conversation, unwilling to leave, they might fold up in position and revert themselves to spot by taking up this gesture. The logic behind this is that when we are afraid of something, we want to run away from it, and so our bodies remain in an alert position. When we don't feel like running away from a situation, we tend to fold ourselves into positions just as animals fold themselves up when they are relaxing or sleeping. We can't run away if we are riveted to the spot and have to unwind first in case we decide the situation has turned unfavorable. We do this gesture when we know we have to stay in one place for a quiet while. For example, when we have to wait for a person, a bus, or a train. When people know they are about to engage in a long conversation, they may lean against the wall and take up this gesture. It conveys the non-verbal message. I'm not going anywhere. Keep talking. Sometimes both the attitudes of defensiveness and unwillingness to leave can be simultaneously present. When people, especially young couples, meet each other for the first time, they feel a bit defensive. Still, they don't feel like leaving since the experience is exciting. So it's common to observe the laxist gesture in such situations. So, which of these gestures do you do often? Leave a comment below in the comment section. Hope you have understood the meanings of crossing your legs. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you wish to learn more about mind reading and psychology.